Hello, trading is closed on January 13th, 2015. I'm Jeff Tennant. Let's change the order around today and save the mejt performance today for last. My call yesterday was that I expected a gap outside of the range of the consolidation, and that happened. There was an optional mejt target from the 9th of January of 2053.44. Optional targets don't have to print, but they almost always do. The target printed and there was resistance over it. I said if we took out this low, it could lead to a big drop. Once that low fell, we were down 14 handles in an instant, and I'm not certain that the drop's over. Well, how about tomorrow? There are no new mejt targets, as we will see, but there is an outstanding mejt target from a week ago of 1998.88, and I think we have a chance to see it, although it's not required. There was significant support at this low, and when that fell, all we need is some confirmation to get a much bigger drop. We'll see how much bigger in just a minute. This is what's been happening. This was this diamond on stilts, inverted diamond on stilts, and a regular diamond on stilts. Here we had another inverted diamond on stilts. Remember, all you need is half of the diamond. It can be the top half, lower half, or one of each. We had a rally up to the origin of the left stilt, and that held. Now, here's the origin of the left stilt of this diamond on stilts, and you would think this is the first test, and the retest should fail in a big way, probably more than what we've had, but this could all be one test. When they're this close together, you can't really be positive. They're two separate tests, although I think that they probably are. You can't be positive. If you look at the 130-minute chart, if we continue to drop, we are 2 bars away from having a sequential buy and 1 bar away from having a combo, a buy, and those buy signals would be given in the 1990s in all likelihood if we kept on dropping. This is a daily chart. When this trend line was broken, here the Mark's criteria were not met, and his rules call for a retracement to that trend line. Similarly, when you connect this low and this low here, if we drop under this price tomorrow without having a gap under it, his rules say that the low won't stick, that we're going to retrace to this line. And if you connect these, which is around 2000-ish, if we drop under it without having a gap under it, his rules say that that will not stick. So the call for tomorrow is, if we have a drop, and if we go into the 1990s without having a gap there, there's a good chance we're going to hit an intermediate low. I don't use Elliott wave, but I think it isn't too hard to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulsive waves, and 1, 2, 3 corrective waves. Now this could be an ABC, or it could be just small a, small b, large A, and we could have B and C coming. You don't know, but in any case, I'm not looking for a huge recovery tomorrow. I think the odds favor more of a drop, and if we get a drop into the 1990s, we will look to cover any short positions. Well, how did the system do today? This thick line is a mejt resistance area that we talked about. These thin lines are mejt resistance areas from today. We got a sell signal in the afternoon, but the target was hit instantly. It doesn't have to stop at the target, but it did give a sell. And this high is a mejt resistance area from yesterday. It would be nice to know which resistance areas are going to hold and which ones aren't, because they aren't required to hold. It would be particularly nice if there were some kind of automated system identifying with a reasonable degree of accuracy when resistance holds and when to take a trade. And there is. Coming soon, the mejt Auto Trader program will come out. Today it sold a couple of E-mini contracts at 2047.50 in futures. It took 6 points on one contract, re-entered at a superior price. It pyramided throughout the day, used tight stops, and made 65 handles of profit, over $3,200 today alone. Around today's low, it had 100 handles of profit for 2015. That's over $5,000 profit so far. The system has a phenomenal track record of catching major moves. I have to tell you, it also catches a few moves that aren't major and get stopped out for a small loss, but that's the price one has to pay. The system is coming soon, and when it does, we'll watch it work together. And that's today's video.